The preconceptions were some of the things that you see on TV and some of the things that's gone wrong. But I think if you do your research and you do it well, and I used to go to a small shop in Morpeth, and Absolute Image was actually advertised there. And I actually trusted the proprietor of that shop, and she recommended here. So I knew from her recommendation that this would be a possibility for me. I found the experience when I first came to Absolute Image, it was very sort of like low key. There was no pressure, and I think that allayed some of the fears that I had. And just talking, just sort of like put all those fears to bed, really. And it was just really, really nice. She was just easy to talk to, explained some of the procedures, and it just made me feel quite comfortable. I mean, the effect the treatments have had on me is I'm not a very confident person. I'm very critical of my image. And there's a lot of women, you know, will go right up to the window and we'll have the magnifying mirror and we're right up here with it. And the treatments have given me more confidence in myself, and that's what I wanted. I do a job where I meet people all the time, and when I first came to Absolute Image, I was looking for a full facelift, but offered me alternative treatments, which I've taken up, which has given me another few years before I actually plunge into that decision. And as she says, you have to be in the right frame of mind to go through such a huge operation. And from there, as I say, not being sort of pushy, I felt comfortable that this was the place really that I wanted to be. I mean, I have friends who have asked me about my skin and, you know, have I had any treatments? And I'm very, very open about that. You know, I always say, yes, I have, you know, and what I've had. And I recommend here. It's very, very much a place where you do feel comfortable. You do feel at ease. And yes, you're nervous when you first go in because it's a lot of the times it's a procedure that you've never had done before. But Jill is just so professional in her approach. Nothing's ever rushed, and it just makes you feel so comfortable and at ease. It's really nice. You know, people say, you know, you have there's only a certain amount of people have procedures done. Nowadays, anybody comes off the street and has procedures done, but you still have to be extremely careful on where you have things done and have people who've got the knowledge to do that. Now, the person who used to do my fillers comes here. That's a recommendation in itself. She's a very professional lady, been in the business years, does a lot of procedures abroad, and she comes here. So it speaks for itself, really. I mean, I think if anybody was considering having any facial procedures done, I feel from my point of view, I would have no reservations in recommending Absolute Image.
Fantastic, great.
And I wouldn't. I'm not talking, you know, because the camera's on me. You know, I'm talking from the heart. I've been down to London. I've been into surgeries down in London. And walked out. I've taken the time to go down, been in the surgery, looked at the people around me and thought, I don't want to really look like this, and actually walked out. So I have done a lot of research into things, and I just find here is just very, very a comfortable place to come to, and Jill just make you feel at home. You haven't done that, have you?
Absolutely.
Oh.
Yeah, absolutely.
I thought that was all.